So I'm just making this video with my phone, so bear with me. I know it's not exactly great, but just wanted to show you guys what I'm up to and what I'm working on. I've decided to grow some microgreens and see if I can actually maybe build a business out of it. Who knows? But if I can't, we'll eat them, or I'll give them to friends. Doesn't really much matter to me. So this is what I have right now growing. I did a couple sample runs earlier. I did a run of broccoli, and I also did some sunflower, but I'll get into the sunflower in a minute. But right now, you can see I have clover, amaranth, and red China radish. So these have only been under light for about, well, 2 to 3 hours. They uncovered them today. The radish, I had weight on those for about 3 days before I flipped the cover upside down on them and let them get a little bit taller. But the clover and the amaranth I did not put weight on. So this is kind of a test, and if it comes out good, I hope to use these as free samples for restaurants. It's not a lot, but I don't want to grow a ton until I know whether or not somebody wants them. And this is what I've been using for a soil, and it's not what I plan on continuing with for very long. It's very expensive, but I thought I would just try it, just see what happened. And like I said about the sunflower, that's what I tried for sunflower as a test. There's no way I would, give that to somebody or sell it to somebody just because it says on the back, clear as day, not for human consumption. So I grew them and I tossed them outside. They were probably totally fine. They grew awesome. I rinsed them. My first rinse, I rinsed them with a little bit of hydrogen peroxide to try to make sure they were safe. But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I just can't bring myself to share these with anybody and then not be sure if they're really safe. But if you want to grow these, if you do trust growing these for yourself, that's 20 pounds for $10. So that's pretty cheap, and they grow great. And also, if you're just gonna try this out and you just want to see how it's gonna work, I highly recommend using something like that rather than buying expensive seed and then not, doing a very good job growing them and wasting all that expensive seed. Something like this works great for that. What I have now, though, for seed, as you can see here, I got from Mountain Valley. Is it Mountain Valley Seed Co? But I have, sunflower, organic, which I think they're all technically kind of organic anyways. But, clover. This is the clover that's growing up over there on the flats. The peas. I have some peas soaking right now. I just started soaking them, and I started soaking some sunflower as well. And the amaranth, which I've never heard of and I've never had, but it comes up a lot when I do microgreen searches, so I figured, what the hell, I'll grow them. And the radish, the China rose, not China red. I'm sorry, my mistake. Conventional. That aren't organic, but these are all high quality seeds, and I got a pound of each, so I have plenty of them. One thing though to keep in mind that I've found out is that the seeds, something like sunflower, which seems to be pretty popular, you're only gonna get about 2 trays for a pound, maybe slightly more than 2 trays, but when you look at it that way, the cost is crazy high compared to something like clover or radish, where out of a 1 pound bag to do that flat of radish was, I think I did 3 tablespoons in that, where the amaranth and the clover was 2 tablespoons, and for sunflower was a little over a cup. And the sunflower actually was the most expensive seed that I bought. So I'm not so sure that going that's gonna work out for me. I mean, if that's what it's gonna cost, unless somebody's got something they want to say about where I can get it cheaper than that. I've done a lot of research. I have found it at around $8 a pound, but compared to what I can get out of these other seeds, it just doesn't seem worth it. I know that these other seeds, they don't gross as much. You know, you're not going to get as much weight out of the product. I mean, those radishes, maybe I'll get 3/4 of a pound if I'm lucky out of that. The clover, maybe the same way. The amaranth, I have no idea. Where sunflower, maybe you're going to get 1.5 pounds. So you do get more weight, but not. I just don't see the offset being worth it. So, I guess with that, this is my update on what I'm up to, and I'll keep you guys up to date. Talk to you later. Bye.